Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar.
From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Daniel Lynch gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning. A workhorse.
Striding in is Akil Baddoo, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him. And the pitch misses for ball one as we are underway at Kauffman Stadium.
First pitch, 110.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And we'll have summer sun in abundance this afternoon. 95 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Skubal can keep up the hot bat. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries that.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. Jonathan Skubal with a solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
In now, Eric Haas.
The catcher, number 13.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth. The first
So
baseman,
2 out, nobody on, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Jeimer Candelario would be next. The 3-1 pitch.
Hey. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Kauffman Stadium, and the Tigers are off and running early. It's 1-0.
Feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in.
Tarik Skubal is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
With Merrifield next to bat. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball up there.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
One and two. Santana, base runner at first with 1 out. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. Grounded to third. This could be two. He's got it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Second inning upcoming here in KC. It's the Tigers 1 and the Royals nothing. Digging in, the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch on its way. Lynch isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
The 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Willie Castro.
Now at the plate here is Willie Castro, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Two balls and a strike. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 2-2. Zach Short, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Into the box, Zach Short. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
So to get his day started at the plate, Tarik Hill comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
At the plate now, Akil Baddoo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. The 3-2. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2.
Full count still.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The next 3-2. Count remains full. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Hunter Dozier stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Hunter Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hill is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. First offering. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We've played 2, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jonathan Skubal.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Eric Haas. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. The pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2 out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the belt, the pitch, and they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Dyson's there. And that retires the side. Tigers leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
She's coming. If I wanna keep my life, baby, she'll want it.
So to get his day started at the plate, Cam Gallagher trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Chopper left side of the infield. Scooped up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
But the runner's back easily. So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Fielded cleanly. And a high throw as Cabrera's got no shot at it. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
So now to the plate, Salvador Perez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 0-1 offering. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
1-2. Here it is. Popped him up. Candelario is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royal strand a pair. He played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Now to bat, Robbie Grossman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The right fielder, number 8, Robbie.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Willie.
So next to bat will be Willie Castro, singled in his last at bat. First pitch of the AB now.
Outside.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. This pitch is popped up. Santana has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in next, Zach Short worked a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Merrifield scoops it up, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers on to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now here is Hanser Alberto. Flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there, staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Royals leave one. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Carlos Hernandez, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So stepping in is Derek Hill. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. One out now here in the Tiger 5th inning. And here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. First offering. Right side. On to first, and there are 2 down. At the plate now is Jonathan Skubal. First offering on its way. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your...
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Royals,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Gallagher.
And now the first pitch. Cam Gallagher is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Popped him up. Cabrera has a play. 1 away. Next up is Gerard Dyson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And this will be fouled away.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And there's out number 2.
Up next to the
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Whit Merrifield. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Stepping up is Eric Haas. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. The 1-1 home. Left center, base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
At the plate, Jeimer Candelario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Strike called, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Their count now at 2-2. Cabrera leads off second with nobody out. Two pitch is fouled away. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Willie.
So the next to bat will be Willie Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And it's 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now back.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box now, Zach Short, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He grounded out last time up. Heading out towards shallow right. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning.
Been a long time coming.
Tigers get one here on the RBI double by Miguel Cabrera. Through 5.5, and Detroit's taken a 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Carlos Santana. Now the pitch. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
2-1, 1 strike, count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Salvador Perez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In is Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down and away, ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Fastball just inside.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now into the box, Derek Hill. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a flare out toward right center. Merrifield ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now it'll be Akil Baddoo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield picks it up, and that's the second out. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Score remains 2-2. Tyler Alexander gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Digging in will be Hanser Alberto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
For the Royals, the shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Alberto.
Alexander stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And now pitch on the way. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
To the plate now, Michael Taylor, as he hits one on a line to left field. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
At the plate now, Cam Gallagher, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
And strike 3 called, as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Nothing doing for the Royals, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Number 54 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 54.
Now at the plate is Eric Haas. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Dozier brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, third base.
Next to dig in, Jamer Candelario. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup, the 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Gallagher is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. The score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Kyle Funkhauser is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Gerard Dyson.
The left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Next, it'll be Whit Merrifield. He flew out in his last AB.
Merrifield.
Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Weak chopper to the left side. fouled off. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. Next, here is Carlos Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. 2-0 count. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. Score remains 2-2. Now to the plate, here is Robbie Grossman. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Harold Castro will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. The pitch. His average right at .295 here to start play. 1 home run and 21 driven in. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Kind of interesting pitch selection right there. You could tell. You double up on the changeup normally when you got a guy out front on his front side. Not the case right here. He spit on that first changeup take right there, so I was shocked he went to the well again.
So now to the plate, Zach Short. Shot towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Victor Reyes will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lays off 2-2 now. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Harold Castro will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Victor Reyes will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Jorge Soler coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Chopper to short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. And now in the box, Hanser Alberto. It was a base hit last time up. And now the first pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. The throw is wild and he gets away.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Andrew Benintendi will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Here's the first pitch. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Comes set, the 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
One-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Royals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 54 claims the win out of the pen his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 6 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.